Good morning, students. Today in English, we are going to see the poem. We have already completed Unit 1, Who Wants the Water in prose. So, today we will start the poem. The name of the poem is Indian Seasons. What is the name of the poem? Indian Seasons. So, this is a memory poem for you students. So, you have to memorize this poem. In this poem, we will study about the seasons. So, let us start the poem. Students, take page number 81. So, in this page, you can see a grid. So, in that grid, there are words related to season. So, you have to find those words and you have to write it in the blank. So, the first word we can see is snow. S-N-O-W. So, write it in the blank, snow, and mark it in the grid. The next word is sky. So, it is next to snow itself. So, circle the word sky and write it in the blank. And the next word what you can see the sun. S-U-N. So, circle the sun. And the next word is wind. W-I-N-D. Wind. So, circle the word and write it in the blank. The next word is dry leaves. D-R-Y-L-E-A-V-E-S. Dry leaves. And the next word what you can see? Yes, it is wet. W-E-T. Wet. What is the next word that you can see? Cloud. C-L-O-U-D. Cloud. So, circle the word cloud. The next word I can see is thunder. So, it is in the last line, last row, thunder. T-H-U-N-D-E-R. Thunder. So, the next word is rain. So, you can see before wind it is there. Rain. R-A-I-N. Rain. And the last word that you can see is hot. H-O-T. Hot. So, these are the words that can be found in this grid and it is related to season. So, I want all of you to mark the words in the grid and you have to write it in the blank. So, in the same page number 81, there is given 4 fill-up. So, you have to find what kind of day it is. What day is it? So, first one, we feel thirsty on a dash. So, when we will feel very thirsty during the summer days. So, you have to write summer days. So, during the summer days only we feel very thirsty. So, you have to write summer day in the blank. The next question, we use an umbrella on a dash. So, when we will use umbrella? During a rainy day. So, during the rainy day only we use umbrella. So, write rainy day. We sail paper boats on a dash. So, when we will do paper boats and we will sail? During the rainy days. So, write rainy days in the blank. We fly kites on a dash. So, when we will fly kites? So, when there is wind only we will fly kites. So, you have to write windy day. So, take page number 82. Let us see the glossary. Blaze. Blaze means bright flame or fire. That is a very large fire. கொழுந்து விட்டு எரிகிற நெருப்பு. Next is leap. To jump high. To jump high means தாவுறது or தாண்டுறது. So, that is leap. Next is dusty. Covered with tiny bits of sand. தூசி படிஞ்சு இருக்கிறது dusty. You can say it as dusty. Next is toad. A small brown animal similar to a frog. So, toad is also a small animal which looks like a frog but it is in brown color. Students, take page number 82. Let's begin the poem. First, let me read the whole poem once, then I will explain each stanza one by one. Indian season. The name of the poem is Indian Seasons. Summer comes in a blaze of heat with sunny smiles and dusty feet. Then seasons change to muddy roads monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. Spring is pretty but short and sweet when you can smell the grass from your garden seat. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. So this poem is written by Nisha Dairen. Now let us see the first 8 lines in the poem, that is 2 stanza. Stanza means a group of lines in the poem. In lesson you will say it as paragraph. In poem you have to say it as stanza. So we will see the first 2 stanza. Summer comes in a blaze of heat with sunny smiles and dusty feet. So in the first stanza, what season can we understand? It is telling about the summer season. So how the summer season comes? Summer comes in a blaze of heat. Blaze means what meaning did we see? Bright flame or fire. So if you see a fire, how very bright it is. So the bright flame or fire, we will say it as blaze. So how this blaze is compared with the summer? Like the summer is like very bright like a fire of heat. Heat means very hot. Sutterikira veil. So the summer is like very comes like a blaze of heat with sunny smiles. Sunny smiles means like a flame of the fire, how bright it is, like that the sun is very bright in the sky as if it smiles. And dusty feet. Dusty means what? Covered with tiny bits of sand. Small particles of sand is covered everywhere. தூசி படிஞ்சு இருக்கிறது. So that is dusty. What is dusty? The feet is dusty. Feet means பாதங்கள். The plural form of foot is feet. So how the summer comes? The summer comes in a blaze of heat with sunny smiles and dusty feet. The summer comes like a bright flame like a fire and very hot with the bright sun in the sky as if it is smiling, and the feet are very dusty. So this is how the summer comes. So here there are rhyming words. So students, take your pencil and underline in your textbook. Comes, smiles. So this is one rhyming words, and next is heat, feet. So these are the rhyming words in the first stanza. Now we will see the second stanza of the poem. Then seasons change to muddy roads, monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. So students, in this 4 line, which season it is telling about? It is telling about the monsoon season. Monsoon means Paruvamalai Kalam. So read the first 2 lines. Then seasons change to muddy roads. So that means after the summer season, the seasons will change. The next season will come. So what is the season? Monsoon season. So during the monsoon season, how the roads will become? It will become muddy. So then season change to muddy roads means after the summer season, the season will change. How it will change? To muddy roads. Muddy means ser. So the roads and all will be very muddy. And see the next line. Monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. So during this monsoon season, there will be lot of mangoes. Lot of mangoes will be there, and leapfrogs and toads. That means you all know what is frogs. Toads means it is also like a frog, like a very small animal, but it will be in brown color. So these frogs and toads will be leaping. Leap means jump high. So after the summer season, the season will change, and during this monsoon season, the roads will change to muddy place, muddy roads. And during this monsoon season, there will be lot of mangoes, and the frogs and toads and all will be leaping, that is jumping. So once again I will read the stanza, students. Repeat after me. Then seasons change to muddy roads, monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. In this second stanza, there is a rhyming word, students. Take your pencil and underline roads and toads. So underline these two words in your textbook. These are the rhyming words in this stanza. Now we will see the next 8 lines of the poem, students. In the same page number 82, see the third stanza. Spring is pretty but short and sweet when you can smell the grass from your garden seat. So these 4 lines tells about which season? It is telling about the spring season. So after the monsoon season, now we are going to see about the spring season. Spring season means Vasanta Kalam. So how this spring season will be? Spring is pretty. Pretty means very beautiful, but short and sweet. That means short means this spring season will not be for many months. It is a short period of time only this spring season will be, but it is sweet. The meaning of sweet here is not the taste. Sweet means we know it is a kind of taste, but here it is not the taste. It is about attractive. So how it is attractive? When you can smell the grass from your garden seat. So if you sit in your garden and if you can smell the grass, so that will be very attractive. So the spring is very beautiful, but it is very short only, but it is very attractive, very sweet. How if you sit in the garden and if you can smell the grass, so it will be very sweet. So this is how the spring season will be. So take your pencil and underline the rhyming words, students. Sweet, seat. These are the rhyming words in the third stanza. Now we will see the last stanza of the poem. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. So in this stanza it tells about the autumn season. Autumn is English. English means not the English language. It tells about the Western countries. Western countries like Canada, Australia and other European countries. Autumn is English means how autumn will be in those Western countries. How it will be? In red, yellow and brown. That means the leaves will be in red, yellow and brown in color. Because after the summer season, the autumn season will come. So during that season, the leaves will change the color in red, yellow and brown. Next line, autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. So in India, how autumn will be? When the leaves fall down. So during the autumn season in India, the leaves will fall down. So this is how the autumn season will be in Western countries and in India. Once again, I will repeat the last stanza, students. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. So take your pencil and mark the rhyming words, students. Brown, down. So this is the rhyming words in the last stanza. So we have completed the poem, students. Who wrote this poem? By Nisha Dairen. So when you are writing this memory poem in your exam, you have to write the poem name, Indian season, and you have to write the poet name also. This Indian season poem was written by Nisha Dairen. That's all for today's class, students. Today's homework is you have to read the poem Indian Seasons. So read this poem twice, and we have completed the exercise in page number 81 before this poem. So write all the answers in your textbook and take pictures of it and send it to me today before 3 o'clock. Thank you, students.